Everything factored into our generation, every script we are playing out is an ancient narrative. It has played out in many eras, many aeons. Many valiants have emerged in different timelines. We are only playing our own part of this eternal script. When you are done with your voyage, you too, you will need to lay down your heritage and transfer to another. If you look at any territory where a revival was once a distant conversation, but it has been overridden by darkness, it means a generation came that were nonchalant. So they gave themselves to pleasure. And the wells that the elders dug were sand-filled in their days. What the enemy wants to do is to hide the heritage of many generations, so that when you come to look, it will be like no father ever emerged from there, no fire ever burned on that territory. It will be like there was never any deposit of God in that space, because a corrupt generation will emerge. That in their timeline, it was Abraham that dug the wells, but the Philistines didn't come in the days of Abraham. They waited until his voyage is over. When it was transferred to the hand of Isaac, suddenly they showed up. They were always around, but they cannot come in the day of Abraham. Abraham that divided himself against kings and conquered nations. He heard that Lot was captured, and he divided himself to his servants and went to battle kings. You know what it means for one family man to challenge nations, the military intelligence of nations. He conquered them and brought back Lot and the bounties of war. Unlike many other patriarchs, where they will give you a very detailed narrative of how they came, their tribe, their bloodline, how they were raised, how they encountered God. They introduced Elijah as Elijah the Tishbite. That's where his story started from. But he was going to find something that was valuable enough to be transferred to other generations. I'm trying to tell you that we are not only going to redig the wells of the elders, we are going to dig maiden wells, new wells, places where no digger has hit the ground before. We are going to do it and leave it behind as a proof that we too will live. I know you talk about the days of Catherine Kuhlman, the days of Smith Wigglesworth, the days of Maria Woodworth-Eater. I know you talk about the days of John Wesley, but there are other days ahead. Days yet more stronger, days yet more potent, days where our signatures too can be captured in the narrative. I want somebody to pray for a minute wherever you are. Ask the Lord, number me, find me among your men.